and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Roll call.
Commissioner Clausen.
Here.
Commissioner Cox.
Here.
Commissioner Graven. Here. Commissioner Phipps.
Here.
Mayor Hall.
Here. Okay, who does this?
You just need to ask for public comment and then,
Okay,
because you always have to have public comment and then
we don't
Kevin,
have anybody online? We do.
and then Kevin McReynolds will,
Okay. Any comments from anybody online or that's here
for this grant.
for the CDBG grant by CCRP-DC?
Yeah.
Okay, any,
We got Kevin McReynolds here to give a closeout statement and brief overview of the grant. Kevin, we'll turn it over to you.
So the mayor's opening the public hearing, right?
Yep.
right.
Thank you.
This is up for 19 days, 243.
Can we get on this over here just because in case someone's listening from,
Right.
they'll be able to hear you at least.
Okay. This is a closeout hearing for grant 19-243009. This is a federal grant through the state of Illinois from HUD for housing rehabilitation. We rehabilitated 9 houses, owner-occupied homes, in the city of Mattoon for a total of $497,121. Just a few things I'm supposed to read here, so let's see. 100% of the funds were used to support the work of low to moderate income households. Are there any questions from anyone? Let's see. 100% of the households helped were low to moderate income. The grant assisted a total of 23 low to moderate income persons and resulted in no displacement of residents during construction. That's it.
Anybody have any questions, comments?
Yeah, this one took a little longer than expected, but
Yes,
Yeah,
this was awarded right at the beginning of COVID, and
Correct.
right.
there were a couple of extensions on this, so.
Yeah.
Will there be another,
uh,
will there be another grant?
Well, you can apply in the future, sure.
If we have no other questions, then we can take a motion to adjourn this meeting.
You have to close the public hearing.
Close the public.
Close the
hearing.
public hearing first. Okay,
You just closed it, right?
we just closed it.
Okay.
Then you can
Now we can go with the
motion
motion.
adjourn.
Anybody like the motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Which term?
Oops.
All right, we got it.
I mean-
Oh, wait, seconds.
I will second, Mayor.
Okay, Commissioner Cox.
Roll call.
And roll call.
Commissioner Clausen.
Yes.
Commissioner Cox.
Yes.
Commissioner Graven.
Yes.
Commissioner Phipps.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
Yes.
That concludes the special meeting, and we'll have our regular council meeting at 6:30.
12 minutes.
Thank you, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Kevin.
All right.
It is now.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Clausen. Here.
Here.
Commissioner Graven. Here. Commissioner Phipps.
Here.
Mayor Hall.
Here. Consent agenda. Items listed on the consent agenda are considered to be routine in nature and will be enacted by one motion. No separate discussion of these items will occur unless a council member requests the item to be removed from the consent agenda. If an item is removed from the consent agenda, it will be considered elsewhere on the agenda for this meeting. Prior to asking for a motion to approve the consent agenda, the mayor will ask if anyone desires to remove an item from the consent agenda for public discussion. Would anybody like to remove an item from the consent agenda? Hearing none, I move that we approve the minutes of the regular meeting of October the 17th, 2023, the bills and payroll for the last half of October 2023, and the bill's Mayor and Commissioner IML Conference. And can we have a second on that one?
Second.
Commissioner Cox? And roll call.
Commissioner Clausen.
Yes.
Commissioner Cox.
Yes.
Commissioner Graven. Yes. Commissioner Phipps.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
Yes. Presentations, petitions, and communications. This portion of the city council meeting is reserved for persons who desire to address the council. The Illinois Open Meetings Act mandates that the city council may not take action on comments received on matters that have not been identified on this agenda, but the council may direct staff to address the topic to refer the matter for action on the agenda of another meeting. Persons addressing the council are requested to limit their presentations to 3 minutes and to avoid repetitious comments. We would also ask you to state your name and address for the record, as well as stand when speaking. Would anybody like to address the council? Anybody online like to address the council? Hearing none, we will go to new business. That would be me. I move to adopt special ordinance number 2023-1876, authorizing a contract with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois for administration of the fully insured health plan and qualified high deductible health plan, and for administration of the fully insured dental plan for employees and retirees of the municipality, and for administration of the vision care insurance for active employees through payroll deductions, authorizing the continuation of an optional MAPD plan through Aetna for those current Medicare participants, and authorizing the mayor to sign all documents. Would anybody like to make any comments? Or second on the motion first?
I'll second it, Mayor.
Commissioner Phipps, and now any comments or questions?
We look at different proposals every year, and Blue Cross Blue Shield came in with a good proposal. It is switching from a self-insured plan to a fully insured plan, which looks really well. So again, most of the services are they are the same services, but most of the providers are the same providers that Aetna had, and it's a good plan. So.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Cox.
Yes.
Commissioner Graven. Yes. Commissioner Phipps.
Yes.
Commissioner Clausen.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
Yes. I move to adopt special ordinance number 2023-1877, approving placement of an annual property and casualty insurance and workers' compensation coverage for a term beginning December 1st, 2023, and authorizing the mayor to sign all documents. Can I have a second on that motion?
Second.
Commissioner Cox? I think Misha, I'm sorry.
We did.
Any questions or comments on this one?
I will just say there was a 9% increase in the premium this year. That is good compared to some of the other cities that I've heard, being in the double digits, and quite a few being in double digits. And largest part of that is we did have an appraisal of all our properties within the last 2 years, and we added $12 million worth of value of coverage on the plan. So that is a large portion of that. And then the other portion would be that we've been able to hire more people, and work comp has gone up some. So.
Okay, any other questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Graven.
Yes.
Commissioner Phipps.
Yes.
Commissioner Clausen.
Abstain.
Commissioner Cox.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
Yes.
I make a motion to adopt resolution number 2023-3265, authorizing a $10,000 maximum agreement with the Coles County Regional Planning and Development Commission for technical assistance for services to be rendered from December 1, 2023 to November 30th, 2024 on a time and expense basis, and authorizing the mayor to sign all documents.
Can I have a second on that motion?
Second.
Commissioner Cox, and any comments?
We do this every year. It's some of the technical assistance is, what applying for grants, helping apply for grants, anything to do with, can be with some GIS stuff, any kind of technical services that we cannot provide here ourselves. So We don't usually spend the $10,000, but we budget for up to that. And then the next one is going to be a very similar one. It's the revolving loan fund. Again, they administer that for us. So I'll just go ahead and speak now on that. Why I have the floor.
Sure.
Any other questions, comments? All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Phipps.
Yes.
Mr. Clausen.
Yes.
Mr. Cox.
Yes.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
Yes.
I make a motion to adopt Resolution 2023-3266, authorizing an agreement with the Coles County Regional Planning and Development Commission with a maximum amount of $3,000 for administration of the matching revolving loan fund for services to be rendered from December 1, 2023 to November 30th, 2024 on a time and expense basis, and authorizing the mayor to sign all documents.
And a second on that motion?
I'll second it, Mayor.
Commissioner Phipps? And any questions anybody has? Anybody want to say anything? Okay, hearing none, roll call.
Mr. Clausen.
Yes.
Mr. Cox.
Yes.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Phipps.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
Yes.
Motion to approve council decision request 2023-2424, authorizing the employment of Larry Tarr as an operator 3 with a salary of $46,758.40 for the wastewater treatment plant WWTP, effective November 20, 2023, pending passage of a background check and drug screening.
Can I have a second on that motion?
Second motion.
Commissioner Phipps? And any questions on this one or comments?
I'll just say Larry comes with a really good background from the Village of Greena and also Cumberland School District. And we're looking forward to getting the additional help.
Okay. Any other questions, comments? Okay, roll
One additional real quick comment, the salary that you got there is based on the fact that he already has a wastewater treatment plant operator license, which is how salary is determined above starting level.
Okay. All right, roll call.
Mr. Cox.
Yes.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Phipps.
Yes.
Mr. Clausen.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
Yes.
I motion to approve council decision request 2023-2425, authorizing the employment of Corey Hope as a probationary firefighter with a salary of $47,753.92 for the Mattoon Fire Department, effective November 8th, 2023.
And a second on that motion.
I'll second.
Commissioner Clausen, and any comments?
Sure. Corey is with us this evening with his family. Comes to us via way of Carroll Stream, then currently lives in Champaign. Pretty unique background. He wrestled for the United States Olympic team, spent some time training in Bosnia and, no, Armenia. In Armenia. So had the chance to talk. He's got some pretty interesting stories. So looking forward to bringing him on board. Corey's passed everything set forth by the Fire and Police Board, and will start tomorrow if approved this evening.
Great.
So looking forward to having him.
Any other comments? Just hold on, stand up there. I want to treat the firemen just like I would the policemen. And I'm sure your chief said that you could do a presentation right now if you'd like.
I'll let that be a surprise too.
You let it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, so this, practically everybody passes on this thing, by the way. But you could do it, if you'd like to say a comment. I know your family's here. What we have in here, what you have to say?
I'm excited to join this field of work. I've been volunteering in it for over a year. I have a big support system that you can see from my family that's come tonight. And I just look forward to serving my community. It's my country, my community is looking out.
Great.
So it's my turn to give back and look forward to providing that service.
That's one of the best presentations I've heard. Firemen usually struggle a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we got to vote on
I
it.
think
Go ahead.
before we vote, we need to bring the PD's wrestler in. We bring him out in here.
No contest. No contest. you.
I was going to offer Commissioner Phipps.
I'll be right behind you.
These, you'll find out these two over here fight a lot among themselves. I'm talking about police and fire commissioners, so. Anyway, thank you very much. And we got to do roll call. We got to get you official. So it goes,
Yes.
Commissioner Phipps.
Yes.
Commissioner Lawson.
Yes.
Cox.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, before Commissioner Cox introduces the next ones, get ready for your speech, okay? Now you know. Okay, so go ahead.
The bar has been set, so. I would make a motion to approve council decision request 2023-2426, authorizing the employment of Gabriel Gaines as a probationary firefighter with a salary of $47,753.92 for the Mattoon Fire Department, effective November 9th, 2023.
I'll second that motion.
Commissioner Phipps, and go ahead.
Sure. Gabe comes to us all the way from Mattoon, Illinois, hometown boy. And I was really hoping that his dad would be here
Right.
this evening because I wanted to congratulate him on how well he has raised Gabe to want to be a fireman and come to the fire. He did good. So thanks, Sam.
Sam's on here.
But
Get some comments here in just a minute.
yeah, mute him before that. But Gabe has passed all required tests set forth by the Fire and Police Board, and we're looking to have him. So he'll look a little bit different come Thursday morning, because all that's gonna have to come off.
Right.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, we're looking forward to having him.
Good deal. And would you like to say anything?
Jeff, I'm ready to get to working for Mattoon, and I'm excited for the opportunity to help the community, so I'm looking forward to it.
Great.
Yep.
All right. Now, Sam, would you like to say anything?
No, Mayor, I think I'm good. It's just that, mom worries a lot, and I told her, that's fine. If you don't want to be a police officer, it's awfully safe there at the fire department. They get plenty of rest and things like that. So I think he'll.
Hey, who's got that mute button?
Okay, I think that's enough, Sam. Okay, thank you very much. And roll call.
Commissioner Phipps.
Yes.
Commissioner Lawson.
Yes.
Commissioner Cox.
Yes.
Commissioner Raymond.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
Yes.
Congratulations, Gabe.
Congratulations. Okay, I make a motion to approve council decision request 2023-2427, approving the water and sewer billing adjustment in the amount of $4,376.51 on behalf of Jasper Holdings LLC located at 1821 Broadway Avenue.
And can we have a second on that motion?
Second.
Commissioner Cox, and any comments, anything on this one?
It's a leaky toilet.
Oh,
And the original bill was over $8,800. So I never realized. the
Bills were leaking.
in water department. What a leaky toilet. But, yeah,
Sure it wasn't like a dozen leaking toilets?
yeah. Okay. Any other comments? Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Clausen.
Yes.
Commissioner Cox.
Yes.
Commissioner Raymond.
Yes.
Commissioner Phipps.
Yes.
Mayor Hall.
Yes. Before we get started with the department reports, Saturday is Veterans Day. I'd like to recognize any veterans that we have by please standing if you're a veteran. Okay. Thank you very much.
And you as well.
Oh, thank you. I should have stood too, but I like to recognize. Back when I was in the military, they had bow and arrows and things like that. Yeah. All right, so let's see here. Department head reports, starting with City Administrator Kyle Gill.
Last couple of weeks, been working a lot on the insurance with Susan. She's done most of the work, but I've helped. And then Jessica Steiner has worked on the property and casualty insurance along with me. So, and Diamond Brothers. So, I'd like to thank Diamond Brothers and also First Mid on their help with the health insurance. So, got great people that are helping us. Continue to work on labor issues, getting ready for negotiations coming up with PD and ASME, and then also filling vacancies. So it's a very busy time, plenty of things going on, and
Right.
I'll open it up for any questions.
Any questions for Kyle? Hearing none, we go on to the city attorney, Dan Jones.
Business as usual for me. I did want to give everyone an update on Tim Quackenbush. I thought I'd have a better report to give, but we had a hearing last week. There was a property examination. I think Deputy Chief Hurst was there, got some great pictures and some good video with the drone. I thank him for that. Tim's counsel asked for more time to examine them all, and the judge gave him that. So we didn't have the compliance hearing. We've got a phone conference in the morning to reset the compliance hearing, and I don't think it's going to be too much further down the road, but I will know more and report back then. Happy to answer any other questions.
Seems like it drags on forever, doesn't it?
It's never going away. We'll keep going.
Okay. All right, any other questions? Okay, City Clerk Susan O'Brien.
Well, it looks like I've been working on insurance, and insurance. Otherwise, business as usual.
Yeah, that's quite a job to transfer over, and it's not done yet, needless to say.
Just starting.
It's just starting. I was going to say, it's just starting. And next on the list is Finance, Beth Wright.
First, I have the revenue track meeting. The kind of news, utility tax, the month of October, the video gaming, for the month of November. And just this afternoon, I found the sales tax numbers on the Department of Revenue website. So I posted that. We're just over $70,000 ahead of where we were a year ago.
Okay.
The other certification general fund tonight is $11.5 million. Last meeting was $12.2 million. 2 meetings ago it was 11.4. So it's running pretty steady. And then I've been working with the auditors. I received a draft for the report at the end of last week. And their intention is to present at the next council meeting.
Okay. Any questions for Beth from anybody? Okay, if none, we'll go on to Public Works, Dean Barber.
Most importantly, we finally received permission from DCTO to bid out the final phase of streetscaping, 15th Street and 14th Street. We're incorporating a few final requirements for their grant funding program. I expect to have that out to bidders this week or next, with a bid opening sometime before our next council meeting, and I would have this.
Okay.
So I've got to report, unless you need any questions.
Okay, hearing none, we go to the team. We'll start with Jeff Hilgoss, Fire.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, council, for the 2 new candidates this evening. Looking forward to getting them on board. Since our last meeting, the guys have answered 176 calls for service. I usually don't pull out single calls, but this call doesn't happen very often. Tyler Johns and Trent Coy got to deliver a baby in the back of the ambulance on the morning of October 24th at around 3 o'clock in the morning. So started out a little sketchy. The cord was wrapped around the baby's neck. And those 2 guys were the lead paramedics, and then Kenny Klatfelter and Melvin Pierce, who just had to go on another call, were there to assist. And but Trent and Tyler did an excellent job and delivered a healthy baby boy. So congratulations, fellas. They've done their EMS training, ARF training, and we had an FAA inspection, which the federal guy comes in, and that's how every year to keep the airport categorized for the bigger planes. They've got to go through this inspection, and Dusty Rhodes and Logan Ratliff were the firefighters that went out there and did their portion of, they've got to do, the inspector will announce at a runway somewhere there's been an accident, and they've got, is it under 3 minutes? Right at 3 minutes to get to that location and product on the ground to simulate an accident. Talking to Andrew this morning, that he said they did a fabulous job. So other than that, I think it's just been business as usual, trying to keep trucks on the road. So I'll be coming to you all with more requests in the future. That's all I've got.
Any questions for Chief Hilligoss? Okay, sitting in, Ryan Hurst.
Thank you. First of all, congratulations, Corey and Gabe. Last 2 weeks, 900 calls to service. The only thing that I think I need to highlight is yesterday's call to service, the shooting calls, 300 block of Charleston. Our shift did amazing responding to the call. That individual fired a handgun inside the residence and took off running towards the school, which went on lockdown. Had him in custody 30 minutes later. And but a big shout out to the crew that responded, Charleston PD, Pulse County, and Lakeland for coming in to help. Also St. John's staff for doing what they're supposed to do to lock down the school. So just a great response.
Good. Any questions? You done? Finished? Any questions? All right, next is Arts and Tourism. Is Angelina, take this one?
She is not here this evening. She is not feeling well. She passed a couple of notes on to me. She wanted to pass along thanks to Dean and his team for, we've got additional electricity in Heritage Park this year for some new Lightworks displays, so we're looking forward to seeing those. Lightworks opens up, I believe it's Thursday next week with the walkthrough. So hopefully that weather, this week's weather holds up next week and be a great evening for a walkthrough, open up Lightworks. And then we open up for traffic through Lightworks on Friday. And the Mattoon sign is almost ready to get installed as well, and look forward to sharing some photos and the unveiling of that as well when that one gets installed.
Okay. Any questions? Last but not least, we have Community Development, Alex Binichek.
Yeah, just wanted to report that the Celebrate Downtown Trunk or Treat event went phenomenally well. Just one of our most attended ones so far. We kind of got saved in the end just because it rained and like right at the point where we ran out of candy. So, you know, it definitely worked out. I think we spent about $4,000 as a committee this year just on candy alone. So a great opportunity for our residents. Today was our last day for the AmeriCorps NCCC members to be in our community building trails out at Lake Paradise. And, you know, they helped a variety of community organizations while they were here. Douglas Hart, Camp New Hope, Celebrate Downtown. They were literally in costumes during the event, helping members of our community enjoy. And yeah, we could either show this now or show it after the meeting. I don't want to take up too much time. So maybe after the meeting, you know, if you feel like watching this, definitely check it out. We got some great news and press about what we're doing out there. And trails still need some finishing touches. AJ and I will probably be doing them ourselves. Maybe I'll get Kyle out there on a weekend too. And we are addressing some perceived safety concerns as well out there, looking to install some security cameras, things like that. Serve Illinois, which is the state commission for service, also came to our community last Friday. So you're talking the head person from the state and their 2 immediate staff members down from Chicago to here to serve on the trails. And really, this is the first step in a partnership with them to start doing potentially annual Mattoon service days where they would collect about 50 to 100 volunteers, bring them out to our community for service projects. And, you know, that's a lot of people. You can get a lot done. Outside of there, our GIS housing stock survey is about 55% complete and moving quickly since we partnered with Lakeland College. So we're really excited about that partnership. And we have also received, lastly, a decent amount of zoning petitions coming through. And, you know, just to kind of put council on notice, we will be likely hearing the solar farm petition coming through again, likely this month. They still have a few days to get it on the 28th. So they talked to us about that, and they're happy to take any questions.
Just a quick question. Rumor has it that the mayor was out on Friday helping clear the trails. Is there any truth to that?
I don't know if I saw him. You know,
Oh, so he did. What was this rumor then?
No, you did a great job out there.
What, Jim?
What?
You giving me a hard.
No.
I don't remember seeing you out there. Oh, he calls me on Saturday, by the way, and tell me he's raking his yard and he wants me to come down and take a picture. Because last time I was down at his house, his wife was doing it.
No.
And I do have pictures of that. So
She wasn't raking. She was bagging the leaves, but she wasn't raking.
we won't get into that.
Yeah.
But we do have reports, though, from the council.
We do need a paramedic because I think he broke his arm patting himself on the back.
Thank you, Sandy.
You're welcome.
Well, let's skip over that part.
If a mayor is raking in the woods and nobody's there, does it really happen?
Yeah, probably didn't happen. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with the council members. Let's start today with, let's go with Sandy. You get right up front.
Thank you. Congratulations to the 3 new hires. 2 of them are here, right? Third one's not here?
Yeah.
I take it. Other than that, that's all I have to say.
Okay. And next we'll go with Commissioner Clausen.
Thank you, Mayor. Gabe, Corey, again, congrats. Good luck. Pickleball courts, the 6 courts, we're getting the finishing touches on that. Thanks to Dean. Those will be ready for play early spring. It didn't make a lot of sense to start playing mid to late October, so they're going to be ready to go. Met with John Wurtzball again, some plans for Lake Mattoon, some ideas that he has, and we'll continue to develop and pass that information on. And then, as Commissioner Cox mentioned, looking forward to Light Works and the walkthrough a week from Thursday.
Great. Any questions? And next we will go with Commissioner Phipps.
Yep. Congratulations, guys. Welcome aboard. And Commissioner Clausen took the rest of my time, so that's all I had.
See how I get amused? Just
And Commissioner Cox?
I don't mind talking a little bit, so I will go ahead. Thank you. Okay, so,
Okay, go ahead.
now, Corey, Gabe, congratulations. Looking forward to having you and wish you a long and great career here with the city of Mattoon. And again, very happy to have you. You guys are going to do great. So welcome. Also wanted to thank everybody with the city who was at the community breakfast this morning. Appreciate you guys being there, representing the city, Kyle as well. I think city of Mattoon was well represented there, and a lot of good news came out of the community breakfast, which was hosted in partnership with the Mattoon and Charleston Chamber of Commerce. And a lot of good things are happening in our county and communities, and a lot to be excited about, and a lot of good things going on in Mattoon as well. So,
Any questions for Commissioner Cox? Last, just real quick, I did attend the community or the chamber breakfast, Coles County Regional Planning meeting. I had a lot of meetings this week, but anyway, we went over several things with the Coles County Regional Planning. Legislative Committee of the Illinois Municipal League has got a meeting tomorrow, which I am a member of that committee. Search Committee for the Coles County Coles Together. We've got an administrative person that's leaving us, and I'm on that search committee. We've had discussions with several existing retail operations that are expanding their operations. And they've talked to us about that, mostly Kyle and I and Alex. And also, there's other parties that are interested in coming to our community outside of the sports complex that are wanting to come because they recognize what's happening here. So again, that's all part of some good news. The renovation of the World War II Veteran Memorial in front of City Council, there's 95 names of local people that died in World War II. The Knights of Columbus, the renovation took all the stars off, cleaned them, painted the sign. They're looking at some lighting opportunities for that sign. So that's all good. The trail is going very well at Lake Paradise, and I think I was there, but I probably shouldn't say anything else again about that. Do you have any questions for me? Offhand, be happy to answer anything you got. All right. Hearing none, we need to have a motion to recess to close session pursuant of the Illinois Open Meetings Act for the purpose of the discussion of collective negotiating matters between the city of Mattoon and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees under 5 ILCS 122C2. And need a motion about.
That's your motion?
I did make that.
Need a second?
I will second that, Mayor.
Okay. All in favor, say. We all.
Commissioner Cox?
Yes.
Mr. Graven?
Yes.
Mr. Phipps?
Yes.
Mr. Clausen?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes. And by the way, the new employees, I think we'd like to congratulate you before we go into executive session. Well, if you'll stick around just a minute, I think everybody likes to say something to the people. So stick around. That's fine.
I will be pausing this until we get out of the executive session. One second. All right, we're back.
Reconvene.
Yep.
Reconvene. What should reconvene?
No,
What do we do?
just need a motion.
Now we just need a.
Okay, let's do it.
Mr. Mayor, I'd make a motion, we adjourn.
Okay, have a second.
Mr. Mayor, I second it.
All right, which one's that?
Give it to Commissioner Phipps, because I'll have to hear about it.
Okay.
Okay. And
Mr. Graven?
Yes.
Mr. Phipps?
Yes.
Mr. Clausen?
Yes.
Mr. Cox?
Yes.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Close the meeting.
Guys.